getting started, and I would like to recognize Alex Kelter and ask him to raise his hand, except he's not here. So you just have to take my word for it. And they are starting a community in West Sacramento, which is very exciting. Gravity is this interesting force. Okay. So for us, it's a dream to come true. We are planning to build 30 homes, and in the beginning, the risks were great. However, we actually had angels helping us this time. Some of you in the room, Brian in particular, are very familiar with this phenomenon called NIMBY, which stands for Not in My Backyard. Some of us are even familiar with the phenomenon called BANANA, which is build absolutely nothing anywhere near anything. It's not just mean people that go that way. I am convinced after 12 years, everybody is that way when it comes into your neighborhood. But I cannot believe it, but this time we've actually had angels. So our first angel was, I've been living in Fair Oaks since '81. I've been active in the chamber and in the Fair Oaks Bluff. And so somebody I worked with in the Fair Oaks Bluff was aware that we tried to buy this piece of land in 2005, which luckily the deal fell apart because it would have killed us financially. But after a while, the lady we were going to buy from died. Her son got tired of managing the rental property. He put a sign up for sale, and honest to God, a neighbor called us and said, the neighbors want you to buy this property. Be still my heart. And I said, oh. And so we went and looked at it again, because this is property we had made an offer on back in 2005. So this is 8 years later, and we decided, yeah, we'll do it. And it was in December, and we thought, well, nothing will happen. Nobody pays any attention to anything in December. So on December 13th, we got the call. On December 21st, we made the offer. By December 23rd, we had a deal. And that was in 2013. So in 2014, after years of false starts, we said, okay, I think we're on our way. So then I'd been on my way about 6 weeks, and I got a call from this neighbor that I didn't know, and she said, you know, I just liberated my IRA, which was an interesting phrase. And she said, I was about to put some money into EcoHouse Brazil. But I live in your neighborhood, and I heard that there's this eco-housing project right in my neighborhood. Can I invest? And I'm like, after you picked me up off the chair, I said, well, yes, I'll have to figure out what we do. But luckily, we're working with a wonderful consultant. And in fact, their book is back there if you want to take a look at it. And she helped us through it, and we have a very happy investor who has cheered us all along, and that has one of our many angels that have helped us this time. Not that it hasn't been a lot of work, but still, this time we've truly had angels helping us. So it's a dream come true that we realize that we're close to starting construction next spring. We think we need only 3 more households to start construction, because we need 21 households, and then we can sell the remaining 9 households while we're under construction. So we welcome future residents. We invite you to go to our table, pick up a postcard. On the front, it has some nice pictures. On the back, it shows what it will look like when you actually walk into our community, where people will care about you and they will have your back. And so I invite anybody with questions to look at our plan and ask questions. And I'd like to ask the other members of our community to stand up and raise their hands back there. One of them's there, and that's Joy Rogers. please. And Roz Eliezer, Linda Holmes, and Ellen Albrecht, and Joy, who's our volunteer photographer. So we don't know what many of us. And I just want to thank you, Ecos, and all you wonderful people for this wonderful award.